Hey everybody, this is David Flute here with the South Dakota Department of Tribal Relations. For this week's Tribal Tuesday, we'd like to share a little bit about the different moons within the year that our Dakota Lakota people have believed in for a very long time, for centuries. And just to share a little bit that in the ancient times, and even in a few of our bands yet today still live by and believe in the lunar cycle, in which we have 13 moons, and there are times of the year, the four seasons, that we identify as Patayetu, which is the fall, Waniatu is winter, Wetu is spring, and Badoketu is the summer months. But even to take it a little deeper than that, we look at the moons and the different times of the lunar cycle, including the day, and how we identified what time of year we are in without looking at the calendar cycle. And so the months were described by different natural actions that were taking place, such as Maga Okadawi, the moon when the geese lay their eggs. We had times in the winter months and in the early spring. In the winter, an example would be like the month of February. We didn't call it the month of February. We would call it Ampetu Num Numpawi, which is it's the time period when we can see two different days in the same day. And what that means is in the month of February, what we know as the month of February, as Dakota people, Ampetu Num Numpawi, is it could be clear and sunny in the morning, and it could be like a blizzard by the time the afternoon comes around, or vice versa. And so that's why we had names like that. March, we would call those days in what we know as the month of March. We would use the identification as Ishtawi Chaya Zanwi, which means the month where the blinding snow makes your eyes kind of sore. And so we identified those times of the change in seasons by looking at the different ways we were reacting to those months. And not all of our Dakota Lakota bands have the same name for the month, but they are very much, for the most part, they are the same, but because of the different locations that our bands were throughout the entire Dakota region, they had different names sometimes. The moon of the popping trees, and the moon when the berries are ripe, and so on and so forth. And so that's how we identified the different times of year, and just wanted to share that part of this Tribal Cultural Tuesday with you. So thank you.